Hey there, everyone. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith. Thanks for joining on this special update, kind of a midday weather update that gets you ready for not only the weekend, but anything special we've got coming up in the weather forecast. And yes, we do have a cold front to talk about. So we're just going to start with the trends because it's still about 7 days away. And so the way forecasts work is, well, the data is a little difficult to see. It's kind of like putting a puzzle together when you don't have all the pieces there quite yet. And so we're going to talk about the forecast trends that go along with that cold front first. So the trend is that it's moving through Thursday. That's kind of earlier than what we were seeing before we started really talking about it. So that's trending earlier. Right now, compared to yesterday, it's looking a little weaker where maybe temperatures won't fall quite as much here in the coastal bend. We'll talk about why that may or may not happen in just a few minutes. But spotty storms all week as this front is approaching. In fact, this front is like far away right now, not even entering the United States. And then we are going to see northerly winds. Right now they don't look too strong behind the front, and waves will be up to 4 foot, it looks like, as the front is approaching, falling a little bit on Thursday, but maybe going back up on Friday. So that's what we're looking at in terms of our forecasts and all the trends. And so why we are seeing rain heading into the weekend, we'll start with that, and we'll look at any of your questions as well. Yeah, upper 60s over the weekend is possible. Highs in the upper 80s, that still looks true. I wouldn't call that a strong front because we're in the low 90s right now, Zach. So anyway, high pressure is the reason why we're going to see our moisture increasing. And you'll see that happening over the weekend as that high pressure kind of sits over us to the north, just over Arkansas. That's going to bring in that moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico there. So then the front is going to move through, and that's going to push the moisture into South Texas. And so we're going to stay with the moisture pretty much Saturday through Thursday. Then behind the front, it does look like we will start to dry out a bit, but the front again looking like it will move through on Thursday. Now, the strength of that front is going to be dependent on just how strong that low sets up. So when we're looking at our atmospheric energy, the low starts to slide a bit further north as it gets to Thursday. A lot of the forcing associated with that low that would bring stronger thunderstorms looks to be moving through Dallas and Houston more so than us here in the coastal bend. And a caveat to this front is we may see some warmer air trying to move north out of Mexico by Friday, which may limit just how cold or much cooler our temperatures may get. But that's what we're looking at when it comes to that energy associated with the front. In terms of temperatures, every day leading up to the front, we're getting those darker reds to lighter red colors. Those are temperatures in the 90s. Ahead of the front, we have the darker red, so highs will likely be in the 90s. You can kind of see the difference in the front. The colder temperatures still over the kind of the Rocky Mountains. They try to slide into Texas, and then by Thursday, we're getting some orange, but Thursday when we see our high temperature, we're still kind of in that red-orange color. And so essentially, we're getting northerly winds, which means cooler air, but temperatures may stay in the upper 80s, low 90s, depending how much rain we see as well. So rain would play a big difference also. But taking a look then into Friday, we're still in that red-orange color. So the strength of the front isn't super strong. Now, when it comes to our wave forecast, we are going to see those waves Saturday about 2 foot, maybe up to 3 foot, looking more like 2. But then as we head into Wednesday, really Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we start to see 2 to 4 foot waves, more persistent on our coastline, but it's onshore winds. There may be a brief westerly wind as that front is moving through, depending on the exact timing of that, but you can see the waves kind of weakening, but then they bounce back up as we head into Friday. So that's just a sneak peek at how the waves may be interacting with this front. 8-second periods possible on Tuesday. As far as the rain goes today, that's probably what most of y'all are looking for. Let's see if there's any comments. Doesn't look like any specific comments, but thank you everyone who is watching. We are going to see temperatures around the 90s this afternoon. Not really seeing any rain in the forecast. A spotty sea breeze shower is possible, but we're much drier today than we were even yesterday. Then as we head into Saturday, we start to see the Gulf moisture increasing. A few spotty showers in the morning, and then even into Saturday afternoon is what we are looking at. Still very spotty activity. So this weekend by no means is a washout. Will it be windy this weekend to surf? It will be a little windy. So I mean, you can see Saturday, this is 9 p.m., 11-mile-per-hour winds. I can go back and replay the hour by hour with the winds. So this is for Corpus Christi, not exactly Port Aransas. Port Aransas does tend to be a little windier than inland Corpus Christi, but Friday we've got winds out of the east. Let's see, Saturday, 8 a.m. easterly winds, fairly light. Winds are by lunchtime, those easterly winds are about 12 miles per hour, so not horrible, but not the best for surfing conditions. Again, a spotty shower or thunderstorm is possible. It's the lightning you have to watch out for. They don't look too strong on Saturday. Sunday may provide a few stronger storms, so Sunday morning may be a little bit more soggy for areas from Rockport through Corpus Christi, and those storms may produce some lightning. Sunday has a better shot at lightning, so winds will be northeast, it looks like Sunday, at about 12 miles per hour, so I'd put that about 15, 16, 17 miles per hour Port Aransas there Sunday afternoon. But that's what we're looking at. Rainfall coverage as far as today goes, very slim. It goes up into Saturday, and then for the upcoming week, we're talking widely scattered, or actually bumping up to scattered, so about a 50% chance of rain there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That looks similar into Wednesday, Thursday, higher rain chance as the front is moving through, but some of that stronger forcing may keep a lot of the activity closer to Houston. So let's see, construction worker, hi Eli. It rained hard over us in Portland, that's good. Ready for more cloud coverage like we had yesterday. That would be very nice. So anyway, that is all the graphics that I have. We'll take a look at the 7-day any snow. It's a funny question, Johnny. But overall, here's your 7-day forecast. We are keeping widely scattered storms in the area, or scattered storms rather, unsettled a bit through Wednesday. Thursday's when we have the chance for that front moving through. I think low temperatures might be where we notice more of an impact from the front heading into the weekend. If we keep those northerly winds, then those lows will be able to make their way into to around 70, possibly even the 60s with the drier air in place. But if we see sunshine, it's going to be hard to stay into anything lower than the upper 80s. So all of those details will continue to get improve as we head into next week. So by Monday and Tuesday, we'll have a really good idea of what this front is looking like and how cooler temperatures will get. The problem is the front may not make it all the way through South Texas. So if it stalls over us, we're going to see less of a drastic temperature change. If it just moves through really fast, bringing in that Pacific air, that's when we have a deeper temperature change. And right now, we still have a lot of heat that kind of pushes back against those fronts and doesn't want to let it come through very easily. So that's really the caveat. If you have any more questions, I'll try to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, you can keep up with the weather on our 3 News app. You can always download it here.